Hey guys, COREROSS and Y10S3 News. Today we have the mid-season roadmap update. So what this allows Ubisoft's management to do is to communicate any delays in features that otherwise were going to be coming this season or not. So we'll run through all of this and it should be quite quick. So we've got the new Defender. They are confirmed to be coming with Season 3. This will be shown off on the 17th, so just a week and a half from now. And of course it's going to be coming with a brand new weapon as well. We've also got an update coming to Dual Front where they're going to be changing out the neutral sector assignment. This is a lore feature, as the last one was saving Dokkaebi, so presumably this one will be changing over to something else which should queue up with some sort of lore change with Season 3. And this seems to be the only major thing coming with the Dual Front update, which is just the neutral sector changing. There'll be some operator tweaks and stuff like that as well when it comes to the operator pool. But overall, Dual Front will be relatively the same as it was, I believe. Then we've got modernized maps. You might notice some people are calling these reworked maps. They're not, they're just a graphical upgrade. They do get the pipes and the fire extinguishers as well, but they're not reworks. So we've got Nighthaven Labs, Lair, and Consulate, and these are all confirmed to be coming on time with Season 3. Then we've got Siege Cup. This will be hitting every single weekend. So this is really, I think, a great thing, and it is confirmed to be hitting with Season 3. There will also be squad stats as well. So I think all of this should be excellent and just give people more chance to play different stuff in-game. And of course, Siege Cup is very competitive, so I think it's awesome. Then we've got balance and updates, probably some major stuff and minor stuff too. So first of all, they teased that they're going to do something with optics on defense. So there's a lot of people thinking they're going to take away the ACOGs on defense, maybe keeping them on the slug shotguns and the DMRs, but everyone else losing them. So that is potentially the major thing. And of course, there'll be little kind of operator changes as well in that. We've had no mid-season for the last couple of seasons, and Siege X's launch had very little balancing. So I'm very curious to see what their kind of position will be with balancing going forward. Then we've also got an update to the esports tab in-game, which will just give more information than previous. Then we got the shield guard security improvements. This is confirmed for Season 3. We definitely continue to need these, but also this is just something that should always come with every season, no matter what, because of course this is a live service game. Security just needs to be constantly updated. Then we've got voice chat moderation. This is confirmed for Season 3. I am so curious how this will go, and I'm a little bit worried because we've seen how it was with the text chat, and I'm very curious to see how it'll be with the voice chat. I also wonder how much processing power behind the scenes listening to every single player takes up. Like, that has to be a lot of data and processing, right? I would assume. Then we've got privacy settings. Again, this is confirmed for Season 3, and this will be making its way to console. And I'm so freaking happy. This was announced years ago, and then it was cancelled for console, and then it's back. So I'm super happy, and this will allow you to make yourself anonymous. It'll be able to make your all your teammates random names. So I am super looking forward to this. And yeah, I'm great, awesome. Of course, it's highly used by streamers, but for me, I just want it for the good looks. But then we have two delayed features. So first of all, the abandon penalty improvements. I think this will hit a lot of people because they've been looking forward to this. And I think a few people kind of hyped this up, and it would have been potentially very good, but it is delayed until Season 4. So that is very disappointing. And it's not the biggest of features, but I think it's one of the ones that people would like to see this get improved. Now, this is one I wasn't expecting to get delayed. It seems like it's a relatively simple thing, which is the additional reputation system actions and detections. So I was really expecting to see a few simple things in here, maybe some new, let's say when you report someone, and it just had, instead of the usual like griefing and stuff, maybe it has it breaking down to more nuanced things or something like that. But it looks as if this has been delayed. So yeah, it'll be in Season 4 instead. So maybe it's more than I was kind of thinking it was, and it'll be a bit more interesting when we actually do get it. Now, of course, the full review for Season 3 is hitting on August 17th. This means the most likely launch date for this season is going to be September 2nd. But that, of course, at this moment in time is a guess. So first of all, let's just kind of go over this. This is, of course, our mid-season roadmap update. We've only delayed 2 features, which is good. I remember last year, at this time, we were getting like everything delayed into Season 4, so I'm quite happy about that. But the features themselves, Nothing huge. I'm super looking forward to the new Defender. Of course, probably the biggest feature we're getting this season, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not too fussed about the dual front upgrades, but I am interested to see what this new assignment will be, and I think this will give us an idea how dual front will evolve over time, and if they get it right, it could be good. If it's relatively lackluster, then it could be off to a bad start. Then we've got the modernized maps. Good to get upgrades, but it is a pity that to upgrade all the maps, it'll take 2 years. So it's a bit of a pain because that could go into new maps instead. But we will see how this goes. I'm going to be very interested to see what maps they don't do the visual upgrades with in, let's say, the next year, because that'll probably mean that they are lined up for some sort of rework in the future, which of course will come with its own graphical upgrade as part of it. I think the Siege Cup every weekend, perfect. I think people like Siege Cup. I think having it every weekend is really good. Maybe it will become oversaturated, but that's not a major not a major problem, because you can always pull it back if you need to. Then we've got balancing. I'm personally, I need this. I need some balancing injected into the game just to mix things up. And I'm looking forward to the ACOG change if that is the case, that they're going to take it off defense, because I want to just see a little bit of a shake-up and see some different operators on the field. I ain't at all bothered by the esports tab, but I know people, of course, do enjoy the esports, so that's a good upgrade for everybody. I think at this point, they're still kind of doing catch-up with the security stuff. I was kind of hoping for a big improvement with CGX, and I know they had big ambitions, but it looks like it hasn't kind of worked out, and they're still trying to catch the mouse. So until they really catch up and hopefully stay caught up for a while, it's going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to be a clusterfuck to begin with. I think it's not going to work well. I really am curious how it will do accents, languages, like just so much potential stuff can go wrong here. And considering the text chat moderation went wrong for so long, and this is so much more complicated with voice, I'm really curious to see how this will go. Then personally, super happy to see the privacy settings on console. This will be good for streamers. And like I say, myself, I just like having it on because it just anonymizes everybody's name in the game. And I'm looking forward to that. Really disappointing to see this be delayed. I don't think I've been disconnected from a game in like years, and as such, I haven't got an abandon penalty. But I know there is people who do get kicked out of games, especially for like crashes and disconnects and stuff like that, and then they get the unfair penalty. So this is going to be nice to get eventually, but at least it's going to hit in 3 months' time. So it will get here. And then this, I was like I say, surprised this was delayed. Maybe it's a bigger change than I was expecting, or maybe it will be as simple but just harder to implement in the actual reputation system. So there you go, guys. That is the mid-season roadmap update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.